And that is why I am not allowed back. Sorry.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to session 19 of Afterfall, our bi-monthly D&D campaign that we hold here on my channel. And I am joined by these lovely beings. Hello, say hello, players.
Hello, players and our lovely beings. Whatever we have to say.
Urban. We are clearly
question.
professionals.
You're very. Hey, I like to think I'm not professional. These other people will. I am a.
Today, we are playing my homebrew setting of Afterfall, which takes place far in the future of an alternate version of Earth, where shit has hit the fan, but it's getting better. Magic exists alongside science, gods and creatures of myth and folklore exist among us, and things like haunting and demonic possessions are an average Tuesday.
What you gonna do?
And our players here play mercenaries of the Minuteman Universal Security Corporation, who hires those people who were once known in this setting as adventurers and are now known as mercenaries, or corporatized adventurers, if you will. And this is where we begin today. So, we'll start off. We're going to start with Mo and do kind of like a backwards L thing. Tell us who you are, tell us about your character.
Well, hello. I am playing Roderic, a centaur who has somehow taken up residence inside the metropolis of Boston. I don't know why. Guess for money's good enough. And, well, life in the city is... it works. He's at least getting exercise in every day.
Yes. Yeah, stairs and such, not really good centaur infrastructure, is it?
They really haven't been nearly accessible.
We will eventually find some mage's tower or mage institution where at the click of a button or something, or it detects the centaur and the stairs turn into a ramp.
Well, I just hope they're not steep stairs.
Oh, that can so definitely be used to absolutely troll someone.
Oh,
I mean, the other option is like as they step onto it, the stairs kind of level up and make a platform, move forward, and just goes up like that. It's like a platform instead.
Nice. I was gonna say originally the whole sliding stair thing was seen as a prank by the younger mages, and then the sort of older mages realized, wait a minute, actually, this is really scared. Actually
if we put like a little ridge where all the steps are.
Exactly. This can actually be really helpful.
Yes. Alright, well. Let us move on to the one, the only Urban Hangman. Say hello, introduce us and your character.
Hi, I'm Urban Hangman. I'm playing Pascal Hendolart, the forever mysterious warlock human.
Totally.
That's what you're getting. If you want to find out more about him, go watch the other episodes on Ian's YouTube.
Yes, indeed.
YouTube,
Yes, on YouTube, we archive the events of the campaign as well as certain first play content from other projects on the channel.
You should subscribe to it. It's really cool.
Yes.
But anyway, hi, I'm Jace, or Jacecat on the internet. You can find me playing right here and right now, G4R1 or Gary. They're a robot. They're doing things and they're hunting people down. Or a person down, really. Time for dope monk nonsense.
Alright. We'll get into recap just a second. We're starting something fresh. Want to see how this does? If you go to my Discord and go to the Afterfall chat channel, you should find a link to Bingo. We are giving it a shot. We've finally done it. People have convinced me.
I'm literally looking for it right now. Where is the bingo?
Alright, so if you go to my Discord,
indeed,
get invited to Afterfall Central, Arceus Central If you go into the community chat category, there is Afterfall chat, and in there is the link to the bingo. So the first 20-something of you to click it can play bingo with us. And if you get bingo, screenshot it and share it in the chat. Well, not this chat, the chat in Discord.
In the arcades.
Yeah, I think Twitch is gonna yell at you if you share it here. But
let's not get Twitch mad. That's never.
Yeah. No, I like being on
Twitch
here. I
gets
finally gotten
mad.
to a point where people actually watch. Yes.
Bingo.
Today. In game.
Twitch gets mad if you're not a moderator.
Yeah, I know.
Get
Alright,
mad
so-
for a lot of things.
Oh, okay. And Urban just posted the link to the bingo on the side. So,
Thank
recap.
you, Urban.
Today, this Friday, April the, I want to say 18th, of 3225. I gotta pull it up the calendar. Yep, it's the 18th. Even in real life, I'm bad with dates. But, you spent the day, you started off meeting with your changing colleague, Tui, making sure she had recovered from the rather unfortunate lobster incidents in your courier job the day prior. And afterwards spent the morning and part of the afternoon just hanging out, catching up, razzing Giles, the butler slash manservant slash secretary of one of the executive board that's taken a bit of a shining to you. Who is Sinjin Farquhar Pickle Bride. And the executive board had also asked you to perform primary security for a dinner between them and the Eisenvolka Corporation. And, of course, you know, it's a big thing when a mercenary company and a trade company meet. Lots of money going around, exchanging hands and such. And so they had it at a waterfront, upscale seafood restaurant underneath a hotel called the Admiral's Table. So, you spent the dinner doing your job, sort of circulating around, checking what's what, making sure nothing was poison, making sure no one was sneaking around. But, however, amidst all of the gossip, one premonition, and also a certain name drop that mattered to one of our party, Alderhold group. I saw your face. You found out one of the service staff was not where she needed to be. And it turns out this wasn't your run-of-the-mill, ineffectual waitress, no. This was someone snooping about, you come to find. And after some rather successful intimidation on part of a couple of you, she decided to bolt, prompting our dear automaton monk to make chase. Leaping from rooftop to rooftop, trying to get after this person. But, at the same time, the rest of you notice Gary has left. And that's where we'll start.
Pascal and Tui walking back from their small conversation, kind of like scanning the room. They spy Roderic, and they completely can't see Gary as they're like walking back. So they, instead of like doing the normal route, they kind of turn and beeline it for Roderic, who's roughly on the opposite side of the dining room to where they are. Roderic, where's Gary?
Where's Gary? thought he was still downstairs. Didn't he? Where is Gary? Uh-oh. Matter of fact, where's that waitress?
Roderic, as you say that, roll me a perception check.
Right there.
The bingo. And for all you who are playing bingo, I have snacks. I have pizza.
21 total.
21? You vaguely recall seeing a flash of brass enter the kitchen.
I think I saw Gary heading into the kitchen at quite some speed. This can't be good.
I mean, if he went in there, he'd be out by now. Like, we know the other exit to this place is through the kitchen. Like, why would he have gone through there if not to, like, find something out or thought something was going on? Pascal's kind of going to turn to... he's going to then turn to Tui and was like, we need you to stay here, make sure no one is in danger.
Got it.
We're going after Gary.
Alright, I'll keep watch here.
And then Pascal's like, kind of looks at Roderic and is like, we need to go fast. But quietly, I suggest you go out the front door and not the kitchen because it's a bit of a small door.
Like I'm going to fit through the kitchen anyways. Alright.
I'll meet you around front.
Like,
Pascal heads down and straight through the kitchen.
You can, it's just a bit of an operation getting your horse posterior through the rest of the door.
Horse got a fat ass.
With a PH.
So, do you go through the front, or do you make your way through the kitchen?
Through the front.
We're splitting, so I'm going through kitchen.
Okay.
And I'm meeting him round front.
Alright, Pascal, you don't notice much, although you do notice it can wrap around one way towards the front, or wrap around the other way around the back of the building and back towards the city.
He goes pretty much the... Is it like concrete, the floor?
Yeah, it's
ground material.
So the wharf area is like mostly concrete. There are like some bricks and such where there's like a road surface.
Okay. So no chance looking for like footprints or tracking or anything like that.
No, but it has been wet recently if you'd like to.
Sure.
Alright, so survival check, please.
Casually looks over to Bingo.
Got out with the dice. Survival.
Mm-hmm.
You said survival, right?
Mm-hmm.
Done.
That is distinctly average. That is an 11.
That is an 11. Any tracks that would have been left seem to have been washed away by a recent rain, and even still, as you look up, it's starting to get rather misty. You would venture to guess, if no one's seen them around front, though, they've probably gone the other way. That much you'd be able to deduce.
And then, just in terms of the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm dictating the front as being here.
1 second. I'm going to go to the
Or
table.
is the front closest to the naval battery, or other
So
side.
so the back you came out towards the naval battery here.
Okay, back's over there. Okay.
All right. Why is it not letting me? Oh, that's because I keep using the wrong thing. Give me 1 second.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you came out here. The front is going to be over here, and the back loops around over here.
Okay. So yeah, Pascal loops around the back, and then kind of heads down back towards the front of the building.
Okay. You do so. Roderic, you head out the front.
Okay.
Tell me, Gary, when you left, how stealthy were you being?
So, Gary was trying to be very stealthy because this is when, pardon me, this is when the initial tracking was happening, and he didn't want what's her face to. There we go. Okay, cool. Maybe it's just lighting being weird. Anyway, he'd be real stealthy.
Be real stealthy. Okay.
Real stealthy, yes.
Do me a favor. Roll me a quick stealth, and Roderic, roll me perception.
Okay.
Okay. Well, a few times I want.
Yeah. 16 total.
18 on stealth. If I may, though,
Mm-hmm.
I've got a little shenanigan I want to pull. Gary has the spell Minor Illusion. Could
Okay.
he have left a little, like as Gary was starting to climb up this building and follow after this individual? Could he have left a little minor illusion that to his friends would seem not very obvious, but like, okay, that's wildly out of place. That's magic. Okay, maybe that's a sign, like a sort of magical arrow. But to somebody else
You
on the
can
outside,
certainly leave it. However, what's the range of the spell?
that is what I was just about to check.
Because it's certainly a creative solution.
I'm trying to be smart here. I'm trying desperately to be smart and use my. See if Gary can even use it. Because if not, then yeah, it wouldn't. 30 feet. I think I'm just a scooch far out for that.
1 second. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Oh boy.
11 and higher. The building is short enough that you can cast it in a place where Pascal and Roderic can see. 10 and
Gotcha.
lower, too big.
Too big. Gotcha.
Congrats, that's 4. You land on
Oh.
sort of like
Shoot.
you land on like the crest of the building.
Yeah.
Like the peak of the roof, top of like a little gabled roof.
Yeah.
And doing kind of like a bit of like a nice Assassin's Creed run there. You are
Yeah.
unfortunately too tall to leave it anywhere where they can see.
Shoot. Gary,
How-
as time rewind.
However, Gary, perception check.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm very bad at being perceptive. I think I only have a +1 in that. Oh no.
It's
Oh,
not
no.
a hard one.
Yeah, I've only a +1 for being a monk.
Because there are many ways this waitress could have gone.
11.
11.
Average is all out. I was tracking her very, like, following the roof.
Luckily, as you end up in some sort of park area in this sort of like sunken holloway that goes through this area, which history check if any of you want to, but it's not necessary. You see her. Luckily, there are a bunch of streetlights about, because this is like the fancy area of town.
Okay.
And she ducks around trying to follow the ridge of a park wall, like a little terrace wall. The party's over here. And she goes this way, towards the north end.
Gotcha. How... I gotta ask, GM, how high up are the lights? How high up and how far away are the lights? This is very
decently
important.
high. Like, imagine your average sort of, like, Victorian lamppost.
Okay, but it's not... It's like 30 feet. It's not so
thereabouts.
high up.
Like you would be able to like reach it with like a tall ladder. But
Okay.
these are like 15 to like 25 feet depending on where they're situated.
Okay. I'm gonna send you something. And I want to actually. I'll just say, if Gary were to cast the darkness spell, how many lights could he hit? Because it's a 30-foot radius. I believe it's a 30-foot radius.
Okay, you would basically be able to snuff out the light of one and a little bit street light, because they are spaced a little bit away. They're dim, but they're spaced far enough where they can economically light up major pathways.
Gotcha. It does say that I can move it 60 feet while casting in this way.
Okay.
So I'm wondering. 15-foot radius sphere of darkness.
Okay.
So, you can cast a spell on an object that isn't being worn or carried. Okay, interesting. What I'm wondering is, I kind of want to Batman this nonsense, as it were, as Gary throws this above the lady, basically taking the light that she has been using to try and guide her way, this quite literally guiding light, and just snuffing. Because Gary can see through magical darkness. He sees exactly where this panicked woman is. She can't. Hopefully, in his mind, she can't see at all. And she is... all of the light she's been using, all that safety, that security, that warmth of visual sight. Go on.
Are you trying to intimidate her, or are you trying to befuddle her?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Again, it's the Batman tactic of suddenly all the lights going. And it's like, what the shit?
Alright, the city maintenance department's gonna love you. Okay.
Oh, of course they will. Because I'm not actually turning the lights up. I'm just
I know. Yeah, I know. Alright, intimidation check. And I'm gonna roll something on the side here real quick.
Oh no. Trying to be subtle about this, and I don't think it's going to go the way I wanted to.
You basically snuff out an entire streetlight and bathe like a 30 radius sphere in darkness. That's not subtle.
It's not. I never was
also,
subtle.
can I ask as well, with the light suddenly going out?
Yes.
Roderic would notice it. He would be in the... Or wait, no. Pascal, you went out back. So as you're looping around, you'd be able to see it.
I was also hoping for this to be kind of a somewhat big diversion of like, hey guys, over here something weird's happening.
Good call out, yeah. No, you would see just a giant inky black sphere kind of go bloop.
Yeah, so the first thing Pascal's doing is he's going round to grab Roderic, and he's being like, we're going this way, and just going straight for where that darkness showed up.
You two, athletics check. What did you roll in your intimidation, Gary?
I happen to have gotten a nat 20.
Athletics.
For a 23 total.
Decent.
I am gonna count this as a chase success.
Good, I was hoping.
As she hesitates just enough for you to get your bearings and for your teammates to potentially catch up.
Gary's, if I may, Gary's eyes, as this darkness is cast out, they briefly flow black, like squid ink, and then readjust, almost like lights in a darkness that don't project out, but project in for him.
She looks up because she heard your pattering on the roof prior.
Mm-hmm.
Just in time for those blue orbs to go pitch black. And then the light goes out.
As Gary silently will descend down and just in a voice that's not quite his. Why are you running? The innocent have nothing to fear.
You said that very quiet. Say it again, please.
Why are you running? The innocent have nothing to fear. Just doing the whole scare routine of it not being in any one central location.
With your ability to see in the dark, well, and see in magical darkness that you create,
Yes.
she shivers visibly, and her eyes moisten as she struggles to inhale with a crit intimidation check. Before she turns around and bolts as if she knows exactly where she's going.
The darkness follows her, keeping her in its line. Because it's I can move it 60 feet, so he's just staying on her.
So
she is unable to. See.
All right, so you're moving along. How long does the darkness last?
I need to double check. I think it's 10 minutes. I could be wrong.
Okay, it should last most of the chase of 10 minutes. We'll get back to that in a second. Pascal and Roderic, what did you guys get?
19.
19 for Roderic. What did Pascal get?
18.
18. Yeah, you're able to kind of sprint. Luckily, this area is flat enough where it's not too difficult, but you are able to catch right up. And you hear this sort of, like, dark voice ask, where are you running?
Where are you running? The innocent have nothing to do.
I'm assuming Pascal sees the woman in the darkness.
Pascal does, yes. She is terrified out of her wits. If you want to roll an insight check.
I'm gonna forgo the insight check.
Okay.
But I am gonna ask to do something. Just want to see what I've...
Okay. I'm game.
Much better. I'll be right back. I'm getting water.
Never mind. Never mind. It isn't.
Never mind.
No, it's not going to do what I thought it would. I was thinking I could do something, but it doesn't do what I want. So never mind.
Okay.
Pascal is though going to draw his sickle.
All right, you do so.
And can he kind of go near like a building wall and just start scraping it along the side?
There's like a sort of like low, like stone and brick wall around this little circular part.
He's gonna run the sickle along the brick wall as he's moving.
It makes a sickening scrape sound as you do.
Scared the shit out of this poor lady. Just, the party has gone full horror. Like,
hey, I'm here for it.
It was awesome.
I'm just matching Gary.
Oh, Gary's not home quite right now. A little different.
Oh,
Exactly.
and hydrate has been redeemed.
Well timed.
Everyone take a sip of your libation of choice. Okay.
I need to fill mine up. I forgot to do that before we started. Oh well.
Yeah. We'll probably take a break at the end of the hour because I know you got the deathly sun laser. So
Yes.
Why I closed the break, actually.
the sun is a deadly laser. Okay. Yeah. So Gary, you're following along. Pascal, through the darkness, you see the woman bolt in the other direction. After a moment of just utter pants-shitting terror.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't smell anything. That's just a word choice. And Roderic, what are you doing as you're running along here?
Well, I can't see shit because there's darkness in the way, so all I can see is the rough direction the darkness is moving.
Yeah. No, you're seeing this, and it just, like, as you're approaching from the side before you come up behind it, it's just, like, you see one streetlight gets swallowed, the other pop back out, one streetlight gets swallowed, the other pop back out, one streetlight gets swallowed, the other pop back out.
I'm gonna try and get alongside and pop an entangle right in front of the darkness.
Ooh, okay. First, what does the quote-unquote waitress need to roll? And
That's a
give
strength save. DC 14 strength save.
Alright, DC 14 strength. And to see if you can aim this properly without being able to see, tell me how you're lining this up.
I'm assuming the shadow is moving at the speed of a normal creature, and as a centaur I can go just a tad faster.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically trying to overhaul the moving darkness on another side path.
Yeah, alright. I can allow you to do that, with speed alone. So, strength? DC 14?
Mm-hmm. DC 14.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Okay, can I also ask, would
Yeah.
Pascal recognize entangle when it sums up, when it's like summoned? Would Pascal recognize it?
Yeah, go ahead, cast Arcana.
Because it's okay. Because if I recognize it, it's going to change what you're doing. So just bear with me. Bear with a sec.
Alright, meets it, beats it.
It might not meet it with what I'm doing. Because I was
Okay.
thinking something simultaneously. So that is a 19 on Arcana.
Okay, yeah, you would recognize it.
So Pascal immediately points at her and goes and basically casts a Ray of Enfeeblement.
Read me the spell, please.
Ray of Enfeeblement, black beam of invigorating energy springs from your finger towards the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength of the spell ends. Systemic weapons. No. Damn it! Why is it only linked to weapons? Why can't it just not be strength in general?
Don't ask me.
Gosh, damn it!
Do you have cutting words or vicious mockery?
No. No. I'm still gonna cast it anyway.
You might as well.
Okay, so alright, read me the last part again, the bit it affects.
Weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends, and it's a minute.
Okay. I'm gonna allow it because it's not technically combat, but it is affecting. I'm gonna say, like, she sees it coming out. You see out of her sleeve pops a little cylinder, and then in less than a second you hear gears clicking as a blade flicks out and extends, and she cuts through the vines coming up underneath her.
But she was about to cut the spell in half. I was like, sorry, what people can do that? No, it's
People, that's 16 to hit.
16 to hit. I am
What is this waitress's armor class?
16 to hit? Yeah, no, that hits.
Cool.
In that case, I would roll a 1d4, but if she does that, she's going to fail regardless of what I roll. So what happens with Entangle? Remind me, Roderic?
With Entangle, just nothing.
If she fails?
If she fails, she is... Where'd that go? Here's this.
I think her speed is reduced to 0?
Or be restrained.
Oh, even better.
Yep.
Restrained
Okay.
is 0. Fails Dex, I think, automatic.
So I'm gonna count this for the second round of chase as an auto success before she's able to hack herself free.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to look at the restraint condition.
So she's restrained long enough for you to basically get on her heels.
Gary's got an idea of what to do next, but if other people want to do other things, please do.
Go for it.
So,
as Gary begins to pull the meteor hammer chain out and begin to, because I'm right on her heels, I'm just gonna try and swing it around her legs and pull her taut so she picks up the meteor.
roll with disadvantage to attack.
Disadvantage?
Yep. You're not a fighter, so you don't got anything to stack with this. Well, you're not a battle master fighter, so it's yeah.
That'll be a 13 on the die plus a bunch of numbers. It's a monk weapon.
Okay, so and that's with disadvantage?
Yeah, it was a 16 and a 13 with disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, so give me 1 second. I want to pull this up, but I don't want chat to see it.
I believe I add dexterity to that, so dex would be 17 total. Yeah, 4 3 is 7.
Okay, 17 total?
7.
Okay. I just need to check one thing. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. So you're able to you get under like a little overhang with the buildings. She goes prone, allowing your allies to catch up. Like almost completely.
As the darkness fades
she
through
is gonna roll a athletics check to try and get away from you as you stand over her. The rest of you, please roll athletics as well.
The darkness has faded by this point, as the inky blackness.
The amount of time that you've been, it's probably the spell's on its last legs.
Oh no, I was just gonna end it.
Oh, you're gonna end it voluntarily? All right, then. Whoop.
The party can get there because I see them.
All right.
Am I rolling opposed or for the athletics check with the?
Just roll me athletics, please.
Can do. We sure it can't be acrobatics. I've got a much better mod.
I will let you do acrobatics if you want to do your monk shit. Same thing for you guys, athletics or acrobatics. Kind of narrate to me what you're doing.
Okay. It depends on what this is for as to what Pascal's kind of gonna do.
Basically running her down and cornering her.
Oh, in that case, that's a 15 on acrobatics as Pascal kind of like is running. There's some benches that line the streets and he's kind of just... One of them's in the way and he just kind of hops over it and carries on running. Just basically cutting a shorter path.
11 on athletics. Roderic had to go a bit out of his way to find a side path that was not within the darkness, so he had to run further than he usually would have.
on a 19 acrobatics, Gary has...
Jesus.
Yeah, I rolled a 12,
Um,
and I rolled 0 in athletics, but plus 7 in acrobatics. Gary is very dexterous.
You not only make her stumble, she's temporarily disarmed on the ground, and you're all standing over her.
Gary's got a leg to her arm, the arm that like the blade came, and he's just bent the blade, not the arm, the blade at just a very bad angle. Just no thank you, metal on metal, horrible screeching.
Oh, so you kick the blade away?
Yeah, pretty. I was gonna just disable it by just if it's coming out of her hand, just bending it.
No. It's
Around.
it's like a holding blade. So if you've ever played like Dishonored, think like an off-brand version of the blade
Corvo.
Pierre made Corvo.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah,
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
discarded.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he's pocketed it. He thinks it's cool. I'm stealing them.
All right.
That's awesome.
All right. Add 1 assassin's folding razor into your inventory.
Yes. I have
All right.
1 D&D, folks.
I'll give you the stats for it afterwards when we go on break.
Absolutely. Please do.
All right.
Shouldn't give people cool things because I'm gonna steal them. I warn you this now.
Literally, all it is a concealing short sword.
It's mine now. I want it.
All right. Fair enough.
I was like, oh, this is just a knife. This is like an Assassin's Creed knife that pops out. No, it's
No.
a whole-
No, it's a whole ass
Oh.
sword that folds into itself.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm absolutely.
Yeah, it's oh, sorry, I spoke wrong. It's an assassin's clockwork razor. My bad.
No, the word clockwork was missed.
I know. I waffled over the name for about an hour. Okay.
Pascal. So, how far away is like Pascal at this point when she's on the floor?
You catch up. She's like trying to like crawl herself against a wall.
So Pascal kind of gets up. He's heavily panting. He takes like a couple of really, really sharp breaths. Stands up straight for a second, catches his breath, and then goes and crouches down right beside her. Getting to eye line. It was like, now why are we running?
Intimidation.
Can Gary give advantage by being big and scary
fuck
and
yeah,
standing
fuck
over
yeah.
her?
Yes, 100%.
Her legs are still like wrapped in a half-pound ball of metal around her legs. And as somebody who's trapped themselves in this before, it's a pain in the A to get yourself out of it under good condition.
One thing
I'm so glad.
One thing you immediately see is the cold iron is not affecting her.
Cool. I didn't want to actually hurt her. I just wanted to scare her shitless.
Okay. All right.
Good, I was hoping.
Thank God that is at advantage. I'll say that much.
Welcome back.
That's a 12 total.
So no.
At this point, she looks up at you, fear in her eyes, but her features distort.
Oh yeah.
As her eyes go jet black. Her face bulges, her shoulders cause a rip in the seams of her waitress's garb. Her fingers and arms elongate. And her mouth disappears into a slit that opens again with these jagged, bat-like teeth.
Werebat?
No. Pascal?
Doppelganger.
Yeah, Arcana check at advantage, considering you've read some literature recently.
Gary sort of pulls back just a microscopic amount, going. I didn't expect that.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Arcana at advantage.
Arcana at advantage, okay.
Yep. Roderic, you were there. You can roll this too.
Alright.
I'm gonna say Gary decides not to, because given the opportunity.
Nat 20.
Fuck
Dirty
yeah.
20.
Nat and Dirty 20. This is a textbook doppelganger. Snarling at you. Their long, lanky, gaunt claws and arms scrabbling to get themselves against this wall, struggling with the chain at their feet. And their clothes tearing as their body distorts.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Pascal kind of looks at the others, steps back a little bit, and just kind of... He's not particularly happy in this situation. As he kind of reels back, backpedaling a couple of steps, and in doing so, his hand drops his sickle.
Clang, 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 clang.
And reached into his left hand, like, armpit.
Okay.
And he kind of like keeps backpedaling with his hand like tightly clasped around the flintlock, but not drawing it yet.
As you do this, the animalistic fear in the doppelganger subsides as its head stoops forward, as its shoulders bulge further and haunch, and it scoots itself against the wall. You see its feet kicking, trying to get this chain off around it. And it just looks up at you and snarls.
And
What's Roderic?
Hmm?
Because I think Roderic is my question is, what's Roderic doing? Because I think Roderic's gotten back.
Yeah,
Yeah, Roderick's here as well. If there's something you want to do, tell me.
Roderic would just about be coming in at a decent clip right as this is happening, and he basically fully skids to a halt just behind Pascal.
Yeah.
As Pascal steps back, just
Clop, clop, clop,
not
clop, clop.
colliding, just about.
Catches Pascal with arms.
Oh,
Yeah, there is a horseman behind
this
you.
is going. Yeah, this is going to be a hell.
Pascal
night.
jumps. He backs into Roderick, jumps. Like, oh, what?
Is your hand on the trigger of your pistol?
No.
Okay,
He
all
has
right.
trigger discipline. He has trigger discipline.
Okay, all right.
Shoots Roderic in the foot. Or in the buff.
Well, it'd be more like shooting himself in the foot with a lead-in slug. But
Ow.
Not good either.
Still, yeah, still ouch, but for the time being, I'm going to try and entangle this person again.
yeah, you
Nope.
do so. She's gonna roll. It's gonna roll at disadvantage.
Not.
Well,
Maybe
on a
she-
3, it fails as just further these these vines grow up between all the bricks and the paving and wrap around her. It. He, she, they. Doesn't matter. It's a doppelganger.
It's
They can choose what they want to be in a given day.
That's acceptable, damn it. PSA of Afterfall.
So,
Because of course it had to be the other half of that equation.
What other have? Gary's voice is a bit lower than normally rests. Consider that sort of
Pascal,
tinny.
you can smell for the first time. Like, if you've ever, like, put your nose close enough to, like, a dog or a cat or something, and you can definitely tell if they yeah, well, basically, like, unless they, like, brush their teeth recently, you can tell that they have a primarily carnivorous diet.
Dum dum dum.
Just by the smell of their breath. And you can get just the faintest whiff. Now that this thing is snarling and panting and looking up at you. Waiting as it is cornered. And now restrained. Twice.
Twice over.
Got into a fight and didn't know. There you go. I was about to say, this thing's like, I'm gonna get some fresh meat, and then 3 guys jump him in a dark alley. Jeez. Had it coming. It's eating people, probably, but like a little man.
From what I was reading about changelings and doppelgangers, it say if they speak not speak.
So, shape changers usually accept the customs of wherever they are in order to best blend in. So, generally, you would assume.
So, the fact that they've gone primal instinct doesn't mean they don't understand us. It just means that their primal instincts are taken over.
Yeah, they're just scared.
Well, from what you read in Pigeon Crust's primer on them, changelings are more or less people, just with rather varied Fey or origins. Doppelgangers are much less understood. As far as you're aware, they're not Fey in origin. And they definitely act a bit more narcissistic, psychopathic, even animalistic.
One could potentially add cannibalistic, if that suffices.
Well, it's a debate whether they're the same species. Probably not.
Somewhere a scholar starts losing their mind.
As far as you can tell in the book, they have. There has been a lot of ink spilled on what doppelgangers actually are.
Yeah, Pascal's kind of gonna take a deep breath and gonna slowly approach again. Now that this thing is properly restrained, he's not as afraid of it as he was when it was just wrapped up in Gary's meteor hammer.
Big old.
He's kind of gonna approach it.
Okay.
Staying well out of range, kind of just about where he dropped his sickle. He's gonna crouch back down again and look at it. And he's like, "You understand me, right?"
What do you want?
To know why you was at the table, why you ran so quickly.
You seriously don't know. Typical human can't tell your ass from your elbow. Why did I run? I'm starting to wonder that myself.
Running just made you seem guilty. Pascal's trying to allude that he doesn't know that they're a doppelganger. He's thinking they're a changeling.
All right. So the doppelganger struggles against its restraints. All of you looking, perception check real quick.
We looking for? Who knows?
Ooh. Just ooh.
Or
Alright, what?
yeah.
4.
4.
Roderic said
Alright,
it.
so ooh has the
Forgot that.
numerical value of 4. Okay, what did the other two you get?
12.
4.
12. Okay, better by a lot.
4, 4,
Okay,
and 12.
4 and 12. Yeah, you're
Oh.
focused on this huge-ass, snarling, pale, gaunt humanoid?
Creature? Gary's
Um,
focusing on the legs restrained still.
Roderic,
As things-
as the waitress's smock sort of like hangs and tatters, underneath the lapel you see a glint of metal.
Roderic.
This close, it's not hard to see, especially with how terrible the state of the garments are.
I'm going to warn at least Gary and I'm going to warn Gary and Pascal about that. Like, what is it?
You run me out of there. You don't even know why you chased me. The fuck is wrong with you?
You ran of your own accord and volition. Interloper.
It just snarls at you. There's like a bit of spittle that droops down.
Guilty
Who
people
did you plan to take
run.
Evil.
Sorry.
That word means nothing to me.
Yes, but I assume pain holds a great deal. Now, if you don't tell us what you were doing there, I'm going to break your fingers, one by one, in methodical order. This is a promise.
I'd like to see you try, Metal Man.
Oh, I'm glad you've offered. As Gary will, with a fluidity that is not normal to him, walk over, grab the hand, the finger, one of the fingers if he can, and just
D20.
break it.
D20, Gary.
Gary,
You do so, but D20, as it howls in pain.
14.
You break a finger.
Leans very close to where its ear is. I'm being serious. Answer my good friend's question, or that will be the least of your concerns.
Roll intimidation.
Gary's being a menace today.
Yeah, both of you, you've never seen this from your new party
Pascal's
member.
a little concerned, but we're potentially going to get the answers we want, so he's going to kind of pencil in a conversation for a later date.
So that's
Okay.
another
On
nat
this.
20.
All right! It's just kind of like you see just the finger start to bend back. It snaps horribly as it stitches itself, causing seemingly more pain to this thing.
Gary will walk back and keep the line taut on its leg. His eyes are still inky and black and dark.
Mm-hmm.
So, what were you doing?
I was on a job.
For?
They'd kill me.
We'll kill you.
And we won't?
Something tells me a death from you would be a mercy compared to what they would do.
Death from me, yes. Death from him, probably not. And he points at Gary.
Gary just
Roll a
cracks his neck.
persuasion check.
Yeah, and can you do so at advantage because of my nat 20 again on breaking this?
I'll let you have that. Go ahead with advantage. Go ahead.
Right, let me get some different dice. Because those have been rolling like ass.
Oh, it's scary. I'm ever. Gary's not meant to do this. But I won't say no to the story of these dice.
Right.
I didn't expect this today. I'll take it.
This was supposed to be a combat encounter.
No, it turned into interrogation time.
No, it didn't.
You want the lowest answer first, Ian?
Sure.
19.
Oh my god!
Alright, so nat 20.
Yeah.
DM plans are going out the window.
24 total.
It visibly shudders as it looks up at Gary.
Gary, as he cracks his neck, there's almost a cracking of bone, as if he's popping his neck, which is weird because he's a robot. There shouldn't be bones in a robot.
There's just sort of like a grind as like, you know, your clockwork just sort of brings it up and around.
Jet of steam.
Yeah.
Now I can make it painless. Or, well, relatively pain-free. Hell, if you really want to, we can try and get you some help.
What help could you offer me, human? The minute
Oh,
they find out I squealed, I'm fucking dead.
Well, you've just got to take a chance on us, but just know you're dead either way at this moment in time.
All right. A dead man walking, so why should I help?
To save yourself the pain.
All right, with a nat 20.
So cool, man. Awesome.
Looks to you, looks to Gary, looks over to Roderic.
Looks at me, deadpan. Looks at Gary, deadpan. Looks at Roderic, slight grimace on his
Visibly
face.
unnerved.
Yeah. Clearly, Roderick's the one doing the intimidation. Roderick's so
So its eyes are pitch black, as nebulous as the night sky. Roderic, you feel like he's asking for mercy as he looks at you. Just with passive insight.
Two of us are scaring the shit out of this thing. And Roderic, having done nothing, is just there like, listen, I'm the good cop in this equation. I'll make it quick. I mean,
Good cop, bad cop, torturer.
torturer, bad cop, good cop. That's the line.
I can provide mercy at this point. This is...
Do you do anything?
What
Roderic
a
by himself? No. Laubfunker, on the other hand, unprompted, is just going to appear on my back and look out from behind me with a questioning tilt to his head. Like, what's going on?
What's this I
The
peered
fox looks, is just like very confused. You hear the as he looks up at you.
into? Can we consider that an accent? Fox voice?
I don't know, what does the fox say?
Get out.
I want to know your secrets. I'm a fox.
Like, out of character, I am. 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 I absolutely not sure how to roleplay this because, like,
Just
Roderic has usually been the crafter and the healer. He does not know how to deal with a situation like this.
I forgot Roderick was the healer.
essentially. Yeah, so
Oh,
you're
this is going to make my persuasion even better now.
so
This one
you're
can keep-
here.
This one can make you dead. I'm the in-between. What option do you want?
Okay.
I,
All right. So do you stand there, broken up about what you should do? Do you say
Yes.
something to? Okay, you just stand there. Do you stand there
there
for a minute?
and there are a dozen different thoughts and emotions going across Roderic's face in rapid succession.
You do that. The doppelganger suddenly realize there's no help coming from the one person who isn't torturing him.
I'm not torturing him. I'm just threatening.
And or
I'm so much
threatening.
better.
I'm not torturing
Thank you.
him. I'm just implying harm will come to him.
Exactly. I'm giving him an out.
Gary's the only one that's actually harmed him at this point. Like, clearly Gary.
Uh,
Good. Or at least moderately
so
less.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so he looks into your eyes, and that plead for mercy slowly hardens as it looks back to Pascal and Gary. And you see its shoulders stiffen and it hunches back up as it's just, you see the arms struggle against the vines again. And it just... They just asked me to listen.
To what? Or who?
It's the one place in town where movers and shakers gather, especially tonight.
If I'm my constituents, we should probably get out of the open. People know.
Right now it's basically like, I want to say 10:30 at night. Approaching 11. There's not a lot of people out. Like, as established, people don't really go out at night a lot. There's some nightlife here because it's the safest district, but there's very few people out on the streets.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that we
Yeah.
could, like, if there were going to be a bunch of traffic happening, that we're not interrogating a guy in front. Like,
Yeah, just a guy walks by, just like a suitcase, just like a top hat. Oh, excuse me, terribly sorry.
Gary's looking at it like, dude, what the hell? This is throwing the vibe of that.
You're basically at the entrance of a back alley in the north end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Immediately, what does Pascal sort of think of when this thing mentions the movers and shakers gather?
It's just rich people. Just rich people doing rich people things, talking about things that could potentially change the goings on of not only the economy but the world.
So who hired you?
He seems very hesitant to answer.
Or where are they? Where can we find them?
If you let me go, I can show you.
Or you can tell us and live.
You can
Choice
tell
is
us, and
yours.
we might let you, and we'll let you go still.
The door will only open for me.
Is that because only you can access it, or is it one of your kind can get through it?
Only those who have been chosen can access it.
And how were you chosen?
They, of course.
And how did they find you?
When you do this kind of work, It doesn't take long.
Roderic, you mentioned... Oh, sorry, you were saying?
No, go ahead.
No, I knew that you had... Did you mention the little silver to Gary and Pascal? Behind the dudes.
The bit of metal, yes.
Gary will walk over, grab it, and bring it to Roderic. Still focusing on keeping this thing.
No, wait! He sees as you're approaching him. And then you take the pin.
Doink, hand it over
That
to
is...
Roderic.
So yeah, there's a pin on the inside of his lapel.
Actually, also,
Take it off.
I'm going...
You see him inhale, but he struggles to exhale as you take it away from him. And just the look of abject terror.
Gary, in doing that, is also rifling through this dude's pockets and is like, I'm taking your shit. You're completely unable to
he has a hand crossbow that he hasn't been able to grab because he's been restrained.
Yeah. Drinking it.
That's about it. So he has this, he has the pin, you've already taken the razor.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
And there's like a waitress's smock and a torn uniform. Yeah.
Gary,
That the doppelganger is currently sort of wearing the bits that are still on.
Gary absentmindedly hands the crossbow to Pascal and the pin to Roderic. It's just like, I don't care what these things are.
Pascal,
So you see the pin when you hold it. It's shaped like the outline of a left hand. And there's nothing inside. It's just a silver loop in the shape of a hand.
A hand or a left hand?
A left hand. You can tell by the way the place the thumb is facing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recognize this. Do you, Pascal?
Off the bat, none of you recognize it.
What
the creature
does that mean?
The creature seems to have a grave knowledge of it, though.
Once you know, you can never go back. If you find it, you're as dead as me.
Oh, your employers.
They will not have mercy on you. I will be dead, but so will you.
They can try. I've faced worse things than them.
I highly doubt it, human. One thing's for sure, and then you just... There's suddenly a bolt sticking out of him.
Immediately
As you've been
tracing.
standing here. Go ahead, perception check. As the both of you looking at him, from the place the bolt hits, black tendrils follow his veins up and around him as he starts choking.
Roderic,
Pascal draws his flintlock and just points at his head and pulls trigger.
Don't. 17 on the perception.
Okay, point blank, yeah. The head. Think a watermelon.
Need
As
him alive.
you watch the body continue to be filled with this black, and the place where the bolt hit just necrotizes almost instantly. And the air just smells foul with death. Alright, what's your perception check?
17. Also, horrifying description. I love it.
One
Terrifying.
second. Either of you can roll a medicine check if you want. It's going to be a rather high one, but with a 17 perception, you see pale face up on the roof from an attic window. Dark black eyes and a very stylish bowler hat as he takes a light crossbow down and ducks back in.
How far away?
It's gonna be about 50-ish feet from you. Like, way up in elevation, though.
How high up? 50 feet 50 feet triangulation, or 20 feet, 30 feet?
I'm putting you away. Triangulation.
If I might make an acrobatics check, Gary's got a movement speed of 40. If I use Step of the Wind, that doubles to 80. I'm going after this person. There is
Okay,
eyes.
roll me an
The head almost swivels like an owl's as the black, inky eyes focus into this thing.
Alright, so
Like-
you take off. I'm gonna need an athletics or acrobatics unless you have a climbing speed.
I don't, but my would Step of the Wind allow me to
Read it to me.
sort of work. You take the dash action as a bonus action. Alternatively, you can spend one focus point to take both the disengage and dash action as a bonus action, and your jump distance is double, which would make my jump distance 80.
80?
I'm wondering if I can. Yeah, because my movement speed is 40 and jump distance is the same.
Okay,
as...
yeah. You just see Gary turn around and boing, just freaking Mario up to the roof.
in, and if like I can make an acrobatic, just make sure that I get in and corner this individual before they.
Right.
You can. It's just a
interjection.
simple glass window. You can break it. But we got to get back to the other two. Okay, did you roll medicine,
Quick
or is there
interjection.
something else
Yep.
you're doing? All right.
Medicine check 19.
Awesome.
You've never seen this before, but this is a healer's worst nightmare. Basilisk venom. Even being near this stuff is highly dangerous.
Oh no.
Did you roll the same thing, Pascal?
I didn't roll.
Oh, okay.
Pascal had already assumed this guy was dead, so that's why he coup de grace.
Mhm. You realize this, Roderic? If Pascal hadn't killed him, it would have been an agonizing death.
Well, at least we made it quick.
That no one could have healed. Save for some very high-level magic.
Roderic is just going to. They have access to that.
You would immediately know you don't. The only thing that you could think of with a 19 would be the urine of a weasel. You don't have a weasel.
You don't.
It was not about healing it, but mostly just realizing what it is and an inkling of who has potential access to something that deadly. And
It's very
also-
hard to get a hold of, and there's a specific... With a 19, you would know there's a specific way you have to handle it if you yourself don't want to get even a little bit on you.
yeah, this is... I know this is dangerous enough to not have it sitting around any longer than you absolutely have to, so I'm going to ask Pascal to step back and just... Incineration.
All right.
Here. This stuff can absolutely not be allowed to get into the environment or on anybody else's hands or feet or limbs.
as you're preparing to cast this and you get Pascal back, you see some ivy climbing up the wall that starts wilting. It almost looks like it's wilting in fast forward before your eyes.
Shit. Hurrying up.
Pascal grabs his sickle
This
on the
is
way
going to
back.
poison a significant portion of this park if I'm not careful.
So you're kind of in a residential alley right now.
Alright, even worse, we do not want to get any of our residents into contact with this, and
Oh no!
I know how ivy works. That stuff gets everywhere around buildings.
Yep. So yeah, you do it. The dead ivy just like whoof, incinerates. It takes the doppelganger considerably longer.
I'm sorry, it bursts into flame.
Well, the dead
Nothing very
wilted
fair.
one.
Okay, so I was just like, oh, it gets a slow necrotic
No.
death and then bursts into flame.
No,
That's a little
no.
worse.
We're setting it on fire.
So the miasma doesn't spread. Yeah, you would know. There is a way you can turn it into a poison, but generally, once the venom leaves the poison gland of a basilisk from a medicine check, it aerosolizes.
Ooh.
Horrifying.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Incineration.
It's basically
is
a
right
biohazard.
choice. This stuff needs to be burnt the fuck out.
Uh-huh.
This thing's the worst. Hate that.
Pascal, you get the feeling whoever shot him wanted to make sure he didn't squeal or could come back.
Well, you got an evil murder
Well,
robot on you.
Well, he did say that, so I'm not exactly surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But I did intend to honor my deal of if he gave his information, he wouldn't have a painful death.
Okay.
So,
Unfortunately, though, you're not one step further than you were before. You know something's up. You don't know where. You don't know when. You barely know who that is unless something happens with Gary right now. You break into the attic.
Yep. Boing. Gary having literally jumped through a window, feet head first. He doesn't care. He's a robot. What does he care about glass getting into him? Breaks through and immediately on the prowl. Where is this incredibly bowler-hatted? Where have they gone?
Alright, you hear another breaking window further in the attic, and a dark, shadowy shape just sort of swing out.
Immediately runs after. Immediately, Terminator.
Alright, I'm gonna put you to the side, and I'm gonna grab another d20.
Yes, no, please keep rolling that. This makes my job so much easier.
your d20's not helping you. Aw.
I think we took all the luck.
Oh man.
It happens. Hey, I'm having a good time.
Oh, no, it's awesome. We're dealing with biohazards and some sort of murder assassin group. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I love this.
Alright. So, acrobatics or athletics, please.
Oh, I will gladly acrobatics. That sounds fantabulous.
Alright, give me 1 second. I get to pull up the right character sheet.
That'll be a 23. 15 plus 7. They're 22. Sorry. Numbers are...
I was say 15 plus 7. What on earth is that,
22.
I
With that, on a stealth check... Oh, wait, no. Stealth would be next.
Because you said acrobatics.
On an acrobatics check, sorry, of 23, he beats you.
Oh my god, you barely. So it,
As you
this is
see, literally, like, over a building, there's, like, he jumps over a chimney, he jumps up a steep roof, kind of does, like, a little vault over, gives you the middle finger.
I'm giving right back as I'm also, like, backflipping off a roof to parkour around a chimney to keep following. I think I'm maybe
Perception
10 feet
check.
off. Perception. Oh, I'm not good at these. I'm very not good at these. That's a 7.
As with a 14, he flips. That was actually a low roll. He flips around a roof, and you catch up with him, and you're not sure where he went. As the mist turns into rain, and it's much harder to see and get a hold on these rooftops.
Okay.
I was worried there for a second.
Yeah, I math. Had I gotten just a little better, I think I would have kept him. Oh boy.
This would have been a rooftop scramble.
I really want that. May I make
How would I have gotten up to the rooftop?
May I make a
Ladders.
Ooh, okay. May I make an
Counterpoint
Arcana?
Centaur.
Can I make an
I'm sorry,
Arcana
what was
check?
that? Arcana check?
Yeah, start,
What
Arcana check,
for?
Roderic. I want to see if this individual has disappeared arcanically, or if it is just by normal means, and if so, is there a trail?
Sure.
So that immediately is no, it's not magic, but I'll let you get away with it. Please roll good. That's a 9.
No, I'm just figuring out how I'm gonna narrate this. You have no idea.
I have no idea. Gary's gonna.
Well, that was an easy narration.
Deceptively easy. Wow, DMing is great, everyone. No problems whatsoever.
When new players get 3 nat 20s, you sort of have to go, well, shit, my plot goes out the window now.
Oh, this one's gonna be slightly different, but I reward creativity, and here we are.
And you can ask every GM I've ever had.
I made like a whole alley rooftop thing in Dungeon Draft, and didn't get to fucking use it.
I
want to point out.
Don't worry, Gary's gonna find this. Okay.
Slight fourth wall break,
Eventually.
Revenge.
like, how many times have you organized a combat encounter and we've just done something to make it not?
A lot.
I think,
which is
every
fine.
single
This
one
is
of
like
them
this
so
is
far.
like this is like a politic espionage mystery campaign. There is combat elements. It's fine. I'm just gonna throw something at you difficult later in the fight that you can't avoid because you're required to either kill the thing or run it off.
The maps that you make now are not wasted if they don't happen. They're great set pieces you've made for later.
Yeah, and I could just furnish it more, because honestly, there was like an attic room. It had literally a bed and an easel because I didn't want to spend an hour on one room.
Now you can.
Very fair. That's very fair. Gary's eyes. That inky blackness that has been so consuming begins to almost like lenses. With like the different. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And that sort of blue that his normal eyes are sort of blink, much as robot eyes can blink. And he just very quietly to himself, why am I on a rooftop? This is not where I remember being.
You do that, there's like some rivulets of rain and fresh pollen that are coming by you and spreading between your fingers and boots.
Kind of confused how he got up to a roof.
How
This is last he remembered he was watching a lady in a party, and now he's standing on a roof, covered in rain.
Mm-hmm.
Look around for Pascal and it's the friends. It's like where are my?
I mean,
So
we would
the
be
last you
very
saw
easy
your
to find.
The last you saw your metallic friend, he was just sort of parkouring on the rooftop.
Now, from Gary's perspective, Roderic and Pascal would be easy to find on account of the sun currently next to them.
Good point. You see a bright light, firelight, over in another alley.
Steps across the rooftops to get there.
You
Oh.
do kind of have to do like some jumping stuff to get over a slightly wider street with trees.
He backs up a little bit. He's like, hop.
Wah!
Instead of step of the wind,
What-
still has
what-
a fade in the sky.
Okay, so you still have Step of the Wind.
No, that is just a joke.
What's your jump
But
distance
no.
then?
Jump distance just 40 feet. If Gary
You have
needs to,
just
make-
enough. You almost miss a gutter. Go ahead and roll me an athletics or acrobatics check to see if you clank down into the street 40 feet below.
Oh god. Nat 20! No, Gary's perfect!
And the geeks just kind of do like a little vault up back onto the roof.
Where were you 20 minutes ago when I had some a-hole to track down? Dude,
Hardcore parkour.
Gary is only good for one thing, and that is parkour and being scary. Everything else he sucks at. That's it. I can do two things. That is it.
I can do two things.
That's it.
I can do two things, but I only excel at one of them.
Everything else in life is just a failure.
I am a
No,
jack of
Gary,
all
we'll-
trades. To me, and I am horrible at everything.
Jack of all trades, failure at all. Sounds like a very bad law firm. Hi, we're jack of all trades, failure at law.
Jesus.
Gary on a nat 20 deftly manages to grab the underside of the gutter and just swing his way down with perfect grace in a 3-point land. Stand up
Like
on
flank.
this burning, like burning fire.
It smells
Gary,
like a
can't-
burning corpse pit.
Mm.
But you
Disgusting.
can't tell that.
Cause kinda is.
Right, Gary, it's right.
There is a distinctly less burnt patch of ground, though, compared to the others, in the shape of a body.
Yes.
Yeah, you've basically slow roasted, incinerated, calcinized this poor individual.
There's a
I didn't
small
ask
lead,
for that detailed a description, but yeah,
a small pile of melted lead.
standard
Yeah.
procedure for basilisk venom is A, antivenom, B, the aforementioned weasel piss, C, immediate amputation and cauterize.
Even then, it's not guaranteed.
Yep.
Well, I do not know if there are any weasels we can get to urinate on the. Never mind, it appears we do not need a weasel. Gary voices back to that funny normality.
So, Gary, where'd you go?
Hi. That is a good question. I don't know. As he
You
looks,
don't know?
I have no idea.
Wait,
Last I remember, we were at a party, and I was feeling spiffy.
You still are comparatively spiffy, and you've done this entire thing in the uniform.
so what happened to the Gary where you like broke his finger and threatened him and
I broke a finger.
D20, Gary.
Oh no. What do you mean I have to remember the consequences of my actions? I want to do that? 15.
15?
Oh,
You broke a finger.
Gary looks aghast at the fact that he broke somebody's finger. Oh. Oh, that was not very kind. Oh no. Oh, I did break a finger. Oh no.
and
He looks concerned as if up until this point, did not remember breaking a baby's finger and is now related.
Like,
Oh, God.
further down in the alley, you hear, like, a sticky window slide open, and you just hear, hey! The fuck's that smell?
You. No, cheers.
Basilisk venom, sir. Keep the window closed, please.
Hang on, I gotta let me roll. This is just
No,
a random
don't-
guy.
Why are we being so honest?
What?
Keep the window closed, please, sir.
It's almost May! It's fucking warm in here! I have an attic apartment!
Can I put an
Gary
Eldritch
will-
Blast above the window?
I
Roll
will
the
stop-
hit.
I'm going to stop
scare
Pascal
him
from doing
inside.
that.
It's raining
Roll the
cats
hit.
and dogs above the window. Oh,
I
It's
am
ra-
joking.
it's raining house siding.
Either that or can I
would
point
stop
my
Pascal from
flintlock
doing
at
that.
him?
For the
I'll point
first-
my flintlock at him.
in history.
You pointed at him. Oh, if you could hit me from there, I'd be shocked.
Wow.
We got
You
balls.
want me to try?
Regardless,
Intimidation check.
Gary, put the hand on Pascal. Then, Pascal, I recommend we do not kill people tonight. It has already gone beyond the murder limit of what I am comfortable with. We have one murder.
I would like to point out, Roderic would remember. Roderic knows. Gary doesn't remember the fact that I've already shot this pistol.
Yeah.
So, and I haven't reloaded yet.
Gary doesn't
Yeah, this
remember.
guy just opened the window. There was like a lot of loud shit that
Uh,
happened. There was like a pop. I think somehow only the smell woke him up. Don't ask me.
What was that? Intimidation, you said.
Yeah.
23.
Oh, thank God.
Wonk. Closes the window.
Pascal starts reloading the pistol.
Gary looks like. What do you mean you did not load the gun? Pascal, why did you lie?
you really do not remember.
Lying to this man about shooting him. At least you weren't counted. So, what was that from Roderic? What's going on?
You really do not remember.
I remember very little.
Black
I broke
eyes,
it.
deep voice.
My voice has remained consistent to the best of my knowledge. I do not believe there was a change in my. Look to the screen, Irvin. Don't stare. I'm not crazy, I swear.
What? They're crazy.
The
You're
report
crazy.
we're going to have to deliver to the City Watch is going to be... Aug.
Yeah, I say that we let Gary do the report for this one.
Speaking of, you hear a couple of like clank, 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 clank in the distance.
Now, we should probably go, friends. This looks bad. Very, very bad.
This is nothing, but yeah,
Which
let's
is
go.
exactly why we need somebody here to explain it.
As you
mean, it's
have
dark,
destroyed
that
all of the
coincidence.
evidence.
It looks like we just did something horrible, and if we say, hey, there's basilisk venom here, I don't know if they're gonna believe us, eh?
Yeah, I would like to point out as well, along the same lines of the people in the area heard a gunshot.
You're also in the
Fire.
rich section of the city with the highest guard presence.
Yeah, we should leave now.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, Pascal's immediately booking it into the alleyway.
Yeah, same.
And he will behind them,
All right then.
like behind the group, he will cast darkness.
I was gonna say, as part of that, can I? So there's, the Mission Impossible like wall that they put up in, I don't remember which movie, that like holographically kept it. So I know I sound crazy. One.
Yeah, the scene in the Kremlin there. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. With minor illusion, because I can do a sound or an image. Can I just kind of do that? But like it's that and then the darkness, so that even if they come running, they can't follow. Just a quick.
So are you just trying to do like a silent image of the street?
Yeah, just a silent image of the street that like nobody's run down this, and then if they come running somehow, if they're like, oh, that didn't work, they come running through and it's pitch black as Pascal has thrown up the darkness, which concentration is 10 minutes, so hopefully that gives us plenty of time to skedaddle out of our crime.
You just see like the butterfly up in the corner, like this will have consequences later, and you keep running.
No! A butterfly passes by Rodric's ears and goes in Druidic. These would have consequences later, and then disappears into the dark.
You do know that monarch butterflies are oddly serious, and it's kind of disconcerting.
I am going to put any sort of fire out before I leave. Last thing I want to have.
The only thing that's left. The only thing that's left, if you decide to do anything, is an ash smear in the rough shape of a very panicked doppelganger.
Well,
it's a rough humanoid shape.
That's going to have to remain there, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw up that illusion of the like back alleyway, and everything's fine.
All right, we leave.
Okay. You leave with 2 spells spent, and the way they were used, I would say that you're able to stop the way no problem. As you hear the clank, 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 clank of City Watch footmen getting closer.
Like as they're rushing up to the scene, we're running away.
As kind of like we duck out of sight of the entrance, I drop darkness.
Yeah. Do you go back to the Admiral's table?
We still have job to do. Yeah.
You do so. You get back. Tui's there. She's just sort of looking around. She's at the foot of the stairs up into the event loft.
And nobody else is dead.
No one else is dead.
We murdered everyone.
Murder hobo, yay! No, everyone's fine in the restaurant.
It's now a crater.
Everyone died.
Admiral's table, what are you talking about? There's no Admiral's table. There's never has been. No, it's everyone's fine.
Don't hide from me. I'm gonna lose my. It's genuine. Like that's one of the scariest monsters. It's just going. No, it's gaslight incarnate.
Honestly, I hate the false Hydra because honestly, I feel like it's just the DM power gaming at that point.
Yeah, it did. It does feel a little like. What do you mean that never happened? Yeah.
What do you mean? Let me do something that's been done 100 times.
If done well, it can be terrifying. But you have to like.
Oh yeah. Honestly, and it's also done better. It's like a larger thing that you build up with a while. Yeah, it's really hard to just kind of be like, "Hey, false Hydra, welcome to D&D."
NPC. Yeah, that's the first thing. Not Boblin the Goblin, but the false Hydra.
But anywho, so you get back. What are the first things you do?
Go and get a drink.
Yep.
Dry on.
You can. It's very easy.
Gary's
Also,
body.
go and get a drink in real life as well.
All right, yeah. Yeah, well, tell you what. We'll go ahead and take our first break here, think about what you're doing, and we'll kind of go from there. So, all right. I was
Back
worried
in
we
a
were going to
few.
breeze through that. Wow, that was...
I know, we're breezing.
We're breezing.
Anywho,
Yeah, we'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. And we're back, everyone. Hello again. Unfortunately, because apparently Urban Hangman's room is essentially a sauna, we're going to be going forward with just the three of us for the rest of today.
Just three of us.
Just the three of us.
Really?
We basically killed the guy. Just the three of us.
Alright, so you all are back at the Admiral's table. You see Tui and Pascal go back to looking around the room as if nothing has happened. You have about, at most, another half hour, 40 minutes before the dinner ends. What do you two do?
Well, first of all, Roderic's going to get himself a drink because that was a rather harrowing experience he just had.
You see a waitress comes by you, carrying a platter of champagne.
Champagne's not the right kind of drink. Actually, where's the bar?
Gary will join you over.
You see, it's probably a little alcove somewhere. There's not a lot of people at it, considering this is a company function. But you do see the Triton hostess sees you walk over. She can tell that there's kind of something on your face, and just holds up a webbed finger to be like, "Wait a minute," and just goes behind the bar. Rough night?
Haven't had to deal with a situation like that in forever.
Ugh.
Always
Do I want to know or
the
don't I
only
want to know?
solution. Probably not. It's always hard when the only solution left is to burn it out.
Ah. I think I catch your meaning. Well, what'll be your poison?
Just some whiskey.
Alright. She's about to grab the generic one, and then she pulls a nice 12-year-old off the upper shelf for you. And pours you a nice ounce of it.
Gary
Thank
will
you.
hold up a second finger as if to say, I'd make another.
Holly looks confused. Looks to you, Roderic.
Gary, you do know that you can't actually drink, right?
So Gary is a bit of an inner. Okay, how far away from all the guests are we? Because he's spoken in front of this waitress a number of times when he was too.
Yeah. I mean, you'd probably be in earshot of some, depending on how loudly you spoke.
No, it's a whisper basically, which I will not mimic. But basically, he's just saying, yes, yes, but I like the way it feels. It feels warm. It is weird.
D20,
but...
please.
God, don't. Carrie can get alcohol poisoned.
No, that's not what this is for.
No, I know, it's 6.
6?
6.
Oh no.
The way the hostess obliges you, Holly looks, she like points over to something and puts like the 12-year-old back and gets like a kind of like shoddy sort of 8-year-old, like as like low end that you can get in a high-end establishment.
Yeah. It's better than nothing.
Um,
Take it.
What's your passive perception?
It's a great question. Oh god, passive. 10 plus 11. Passive is 11. He's not super.
On a nat 1, you do notice her do it.
Gary gives her a look of like, come on now. Come on, don't shortchange me. It's just like,
She gives you a look of like, why is an automaton asking for a shot of 12-year-old whiskey? You know what? And she just like
gives her a look of like, are you really paid enough to ask questions right now? Like, you got the biggest movers and shakers, not 30 feet from you.
yeah, she just does it. And Roderick, you can tell she's more confused than anything.
Roderic looks at Gary, looks at the waitress. I'm just as confused about this as you are.
Alright, good to know I'm not alone then. Here you go. Gives you the whiskey on a 6.
Mm-hmm.
For the briefest of moments, you hold this glass, and you imagine a cold wind blowing, a roaring fireplace, and the warmth of hearth, and home. And you look, and for a moment, your fingers aren't made of brass. And the vision fades.
Gary almost spills the drink, looking down at his fingers before catching himself. Huh. Just quiet. Contemplative and deeply confused and not even drinking.
Reactor flashbacks.
Call that creepy dreams, or then you're good.
That's up to you.
Well, it wasn't creepy, so I won't. But I don't like the way you gave me that. It's up to you. Here's my little.
As I've said before in this campaign, dreams aren't always just dreams.
Well then. He's standing there, drink of whiskey in his hand.
You try to drink it.
He'll wait.
Okay.
He'll wait.
Roderic, this whiskey is unbelievably smooth. You can definitely smell the sort of peatier notes, but it's like a slightly spicier honey.
Roderic just also sits there in silence for a bit. And after finishing the whiskey, he says, well, I'd better get back to work.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no more unforeseen interruptions.
Night's almost over for you anyway.
I hope your night goes smoothly.
He looks back to you. Thank you.
He's trying to be genuine, but he's a weird little guy.
Also, you're made of metal.
Yeah, weird little guy. Weird little 6'4" guy. He's so little, so small.
Weird little
Just
tall
a little
guy.
guy with barely half a year of conscious experience.
Pretty much, yeah. I've only been around so far, but Gary he will stand up with the whiskey and just begin to patrol, just quietly, until eventually, after as little eyes are on, slip out and go out to a back alley. What's Roderic up to?
Roderic will just continue patrolling the lower concourse.
You do. There's significantly more looks at you being a centaur walking around a restaurant. But nothing bad. Just the sort of like, oh, okay, neat.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Amusement and just making curiosity, judgment, and disgust.
At some point, Roderic would probably corner Tui and tell her about the chase and what happened.
Oh no. She says quietly, trying not to let anyone overhear. Well, figure it out, okay? This is bad.
Bad as in somebody you knew, or...
Oh, because I'm a changeling?
No. Well... Yes.
Uh-huh.
Good old Bay racism.
We're not even the same species.
And Roderic just looks utterly defeated at that statement.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
He looks at... It's okay, I get it a lot.
And again, there's something much bigger going on. Do you think this may be connected to that gnome in some way?
What do you mean?
You
What?
know,
Fort Nowhere?
Yeah. It just can't shake this feeling.
Like what do you mean?
I just can't shake this feeling that in both cases somebody powerful didn't want anybody else to know what had happened. That time it was targeted incineration, this time it was basilisk venom. And I know how hard that stuff it is to get on account of its lethality.
I'll take your word for it.
This was the first time I've had to deal with something like that directly, and I couldn't help.
Who has the pin right now? Gary?
Yep. Pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, the pin. No, I gave that to Roderic. I gave the crossbow to Pascal, and I gave the pin to Roderic. Or rather, Gary.
Roderic,
He didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
The pen sits in your pocket. Do you show Tui?
Not here. Too many eyes.
Okay. Anything else you do before the dinner ends Do you go up to see Pickle Brine? Do you razz Giles? Or do you just sort of, like, keep guard?
I keep guard, periodically checking upstairs to make sure there's no one else snooping around up there.
What you do see Pickle Brine he does look over to you, and then just sort of, like, raises his eyebrows and waits till people are looking away and says, just moving his lips, "Everything all right?"
Potentially major trouble. Not something to be discussed here.
Meet me in my office after dinner.
Noted.
Like, he's saying this with, like, exaggerated lip movements.
That hopefully no one else picked up on.
You see, like, Tully Ho looks at you, nodding, just looks back to Pickle Brine, who's checking his nails.
Every time they say something, everybody's head is somehow turned away. It is the perfect moment.
Yeah.
Man has rolled 20 on stealth.
Right. Continuing the rounds after that.
Mm. The dinner goes on. Eventually, people's empty dishes get collected. There's a bit of talking, bit of digestif going around. You waving your hand or flicking a pencil? I can barely see.
Little column A, little column B. If I might. While Roderic has gone on and done all of this, and as the 30 to 40 minute period's gone on, Gary has walked out back to the alley where the shapeshift, the doppelganger ran, and he's still reminiscing on that feeling that he can't quite remember. He can't quite, like waking up from a dream. All the memories and the feelings fading, and it's fading too quickly, and there's little bit of thought to the first details. Still has the whiskey. Scrolls it around a bit. And he doesn't know why he drinks it, either to remember or to forget. He doesn't know, but he just sort of slowly slumps against the back, feeling emotion. Yeah, crunch. Just downs it in one. Sets the glass right next to it. Sits there for a while. Just feeling.
You find yourself wishing you could feel the heat going down.
Nothing but cold metal.
There is no flesh to feel it. There is no blood circulated and intoxicate you. It is merely alcohol in a tank meant for grease.
Sits there for what feels like an eternity, probably just for picking himself back up, picking up the glass, making sure it's clean, back in, glass in the kitchen, because that's where he left from, and going back to patrol.
It's not long before the night finishes, and people begin to file out of the restaurant. Naturally, the execs were the last in, and they are the last to leave. Eventually, some Eisenvoca people collect them, bring them back to their branch headquarters, and you collect your execs. Many of whom are laughing, but including Pickle Brine's son. But Pickle Brine himself is a bit more of like a stoic expression as he keeps passing eyes to the four of you.
I think Gary and Tui are up front, while Roderic and Pascal are out back, sort of making a rectangle on the executives, bringing them back to
Alright, that what you want to do, Roderic?
I'd say Roderic would rather be one of the ones out in front.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So, Gary, Roderic, Tui, go.
So yeah, so the two of you are walking ahead. You hear some laughing, boisterous, drunken from a good amount of these. You definitely notice Lyndon Birch has had quite a few. The cheeks of Mrs. Renifas are definitely flushed. And Tally-Ho is just sort of like, walking along, having a grand old time. And there's Mr. Picklebrine. He sees Giles, nods to him. Giles peels off into the crowd. And he just solemnly keeps an eye on his son. And eventually Giles does come back with his porter automaton, like the big burly one, and says, "My lad, go find the carriage. Giles will see you home." "Oh, but father, you said we could..." "Please." "Oh, alright." And just, he heads off. The execs go up. But Picklebrine just gives you, Roderic, a nod. And waits for you to join him in his office.
Yep, I return the nod, and I would bring the others along. This is something that concerns us all as a party.
You have a feeling that's what he intended.
Yeah.
Gary will open the door for the Picklebrine.
After you all head in, Giles closes the door behind you, trades some quips with Pascal, and goes over to sit at his own desk while the rest of you go into Picklebrine's office.
Mm-hmm.
And Picklebrine just shuts the door, hangs up his coat and hat, breathes into his monocle, cleans it in a scrap of cloth. I say scrap, it's a very nice looking handkerchief that's like very pristine. And
Very nice.
essentially. And puts it back on.
Ornate.
So, what happened?
Well, one of the serving staff was a disguised doppelganger, and part of some underground criminal organization, I presume, only identifiable by this pin. And I put it on the table.
Insight check.
Oh
Miles.
no! Oh, that's a 10. Oh no!
If I might.
One.
Nat one.
Picklebrine takes the pin, tosses it around in his hands. I'll have my people look into this. Perhaps there's something we can find out about it.
Well, they'll need to be careful. The doppelganger was killed by a poisoned bolt. Basilisk venom, of all things. I had to promptly incinerate the body.
Right. Well. Hope you don't mind if I hang on to this.
I'd rather not have it on me, yes.
He looks to Gary and the rest of you.
Gary will speak up. If I might, I would prefer to keep it on me, simply for personal interest.
Persuasion check.
That's supposed to be 17, actually.
Are you sure?
Well, now that you've said it, I am significantly less. But yes, I will keep it. Ha ha.
He chortles soberly, closes his eyes, shakes his head. I wouldn't go flashing that around, and gives it back to you. Add
Thanks,
one mysterious silver pin to your inventory.
And Gary, a flap on Gary's body will like pneumatically open. He'll insert it in and it'll close. Good to know.
Okay. Well. I suppose there's nothing else for it then.
Very little. I will need a report forwarded to the City Watch.
You didn't stick around for it, did you?
Not long enough. At the insistence of my companions.
If there was that much magic cast, and if there's evidence of this poison still left, well, evidence of the poison, we're going to end up with some sick watchmen. Evidence of magic. They get any inquisitors involved?
Little.
Evidence of magic. Yes,
they will come
evidence
back
of
here
poison.
and they will come back here and ask questions if they have any reason to suspect. And seeing as how you cast magic to cover up your escape, expect it.
Noted.
They are.
I will keep on
They are
standby.
that keen.
Some of them are. It depends on how smart the one tasked with it is.
As for evidence of the poison, I hope I got all of it. I know exactly how lethal basilisk venom is.
Let's hope you do. And I hope the basilisk isn't local.
Roderic
That would
will
be bad.
very definitely shudder at the thought of that.
Well, if you want, quick nature check.
Alright? 17.
17. Basilisk. There are a few ways. Well, there's one way a basilisk can be hatched. It's a similar way to hatching a cockatrice. They're both rather small. Just one's significantly more deadly than the other. One's a toad laying on a chicken egg. The other is a chicken laying on a toad egg.
How
I'm
you
trying to
get
remember
that
offhand
is
which is which.
beyond
yeah.
me.
Magic!
Chicken
But
laying on a toad egg, I
basilisks are very deadly. They're very small. They will kill anything that's mildly near them. Vegetation, animal, fungus. They are surrounded by a dead zone, essentially. But
believe
thankfully,
walking by.
they are exceedingly rare.
At least as far as the public
Which
knows.
makes the act of acquiring their venom all the more rare, and that has me even more worried.
Either someone bred a basilisk, got its venom, and probably didn't die immediately. Or they got it from somewhere else.
I hope
Got
I
from
got
somebody
from
who
somewhere
did
else.
do that.
I hope they got it from somewhere else. Thought of
Anything more
someone-
would be an Arcana roll, but nature, considering these are something, it's basically an animal that is anti-nature.
Yep. Anti-everything except itself.
Yeah, their natural predator is weasels. However, weasels have a nasty habit of dying when trying to hunt a basilisk. However, it's mutually assured destruction.
A Google of weasel can indeed take down a basilisk. And yes, there's
It is its urine. The urine is basically basilisks have a deadly allergy to weasel urine.
We thought peanuts were evil. Apparently.
And if anyone at home thinks this is funny, look up European folklore.
That stuff is
wild. This is straight up out of myth and legend. Yep.
Yeah.
For a weakness that weird, you can only go.
Yep.
Gary will sort of. Mr. Pecklebrine, is there any history you know of basilisk venom being used in your city?
Yeah, no, well... anyone who uses it either has a massive death wish, or they know how to use it. They're a master poisoner.
There has not been any mass use of it or particularly popular. Basically, what Gary's asking for in words that I can.
So,
has it
here's
ever
the thing.
popped up?
There are certain types of serpents that are so deadly, if you poison your weapon with it, if you're not careful, the poison will travel up the weapon and kill you as much as it will your target. So that's why it isn't really used, and it is banned in most civilized places.
Gary will not understanding. Like, okay, this is of such a high. This is like having uranium. It's just such a high caliber and so. It's like.
Yeah, this would be like ricin or anthrax level.
Anthrax, dude, common poison.
Yep. Proper bona fide biochem hazard.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, it has a small effective radius. Well, it can't affect things for very far, but things that are within its area of influence, well, are as good as dead if you do not know how to care for it.
Very good, it seems, for assassinations.
If you want to make sure something is dead and can't come back, I've seen there are many reasons why revivification can fail. A body that is significantly damaged takes magic of another caliber to bring back, or even have a chance of bringing back. As far as I'm aware, at least.
Alright.
Whoever you're dealing with is probably quite skilled at their craft.
I do have some paranoid theories on how things might be connected, but that might just be me seeing shadows in the dark.
You say this out loud to Picklebrine?
Yep.
How so?
Mainly that These seem to be rather targeted. Specifically at Minutemen. But I'll need more evidence before I can even begin to make any proper connections.
What do you mean? There's something else, you think? He says, looking
No, it's
straight
just
into
that
your eyes.
the venom is not easy to acquire, as you said. So anybody with the capability of doing so must be supremely powerful. And we've already
Oh, well
encountered one such
connected. You see
mystery.
Giles is behind you.
Yes, powerful or connected, and we've already encountered one such thing on Minuteman grounds.
Here.
Fort Nowhere. And
Oh.
I just can't help but
Right.
indulge my paranoia.
What happened at Fort Nowhere? I am slightly lost, friend Roderic.
There was a gnome suspected of sabotage and incinerated is an understatement.
A conflagration of great magnitude, then.
A targeted vaporization. And by targeted, I mean very targeted. Nothing in the environment around him was harmed. Only the gnome.
History check, Roderic.
I know full well there was some residue. 6.
Most of the more specific details escape you.
Interesting. Bad, very bad. But interesting.
Hence my paranoia.
Well played.
Well, I think it's paranoia well earned. It'll do you well in this business. Pickle Brian says to you.
Of that I have no doubt.
Well, good work, all of you. I think, and I will put this into HR promptly, that you all need direly of a vacation. What do you do with it is up to you. It is not mandated by any means, but I do highly request you take a week off. We are almost to busy season after all.
Would that not require that we best prepare for when the busy season occurs? Logically, that would state that we should be at our best guard and not relaxing and being idle.
That is why I am suggesting you take a break for a week before the thinning of the veil starts.
I suppose.
Well then,
And not to mention, you will have opportunities to rest between. There are such good festivities, after all, during the thinning of the veil. How else do we keep all the bad luck away?
indeed. Well, thank you for the kind gesture, sir.
Yes.
Now, and sorry for keeping you after this important event.
For news like this, I generally welcome it. I am more, shall I say, on the ball than many of the other execs.
They seemed to be quite inebriated and beyond a state of safety and security.
You should see them at private dinners.
I don't think that would be wise.
It's not.
Very well then.
Well, very well, if there's nothing else. I do believe I will be retiring for the evening as well. And I highly suggest you do the same.
Right.
And perhaps take some time over the coming week.
All right. Thank you, sir. And
one final
Roderic will begin leaving.
When, if you are able to make such an estimate, do you believe the Inquisitors will be coming to us?
Well,
If you can.
if any luck, they won't find any traces of basilisk venom, otherwise they're probably going to send some empirics over. Substances that dangerous do require federal detention after all. But, if not, it'll probably just be a city outfit. If you're lucky, it will be a city outfit. And with any luck, they won't notice anyone in the... There are ways they can tell what happened, but they are rather expensive, so, let's just hope they don't think they're necessary.
That would be beneficial. And Gary, with the rest.
I appreciate you all coming to me with this.
Noted.
We agree.
All right. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
And with that, we leave the office.
You do. You guys go back. Is there anything else you do before you sleep?
Roderic's gonna write the report in case it's needed.
All right.
Gary's once he's back in a safe place or a place of general safety, gonna take the pen out and begin just as much as he can analyze it on a mechanical level. Does it look like it comes apart? Does it look like there might be
Investigation.
Regular pen?
Investigation check, please.
Yes. Could one of the other two party members help?
You are alone in your room,
Okay then.
as you stipulated. 15. Why is that so loud? All right.
Sometimes, folks, music is loud.
So, there are no enchantments upon it. There are no secrets. It's a thin silver thread looped around into a pin shape with a small spike on the back where it can be attached to clothing. That is all. Nothing more, nothing less. But the only seeming mystery is what it means. For that, you have no clue. You have no basis. You have no rumor. Only a scared doppelganger.
And paranoia.
And do you sleep?
Eventually, he'll tuck the pin away and compact himself in sort of box-like form. Go into a rest-like state, conscious of what.
You do so, and you essentially daydream of hills and soft rain.
Just like standard Windows XP desktop background.
Of rocky hills, of wooded valleys, mists and gray skies.
Wonders how he.
What was that?
He wonders how he knows this. The idle thoughts that as he's daydreaming, I wonder how I know all. And then that fades. The wonder, the curiosity fades. Goes back to almost dissociative state.
You do. Roderic,
Yep.
you're in your room. Your roommate's snoring.
As per usual.
Walls rattle softly.
All the neighbors around us must also be annoyed as fuck.
Pump, pump, pump! Get me down!
Anyway, Roderick's going to sit down at the writing desk and start writing a report of what happened.
You do. Eventually it's complete.
And afterwards, try to sleep. I'm not sure he will be able to properly sleep, even without the snoring.
Even still. After a while, at least, exhaustion finds you, and you're able, mercifully, to drift off. At least for a little. You dream of deep, dark woods, and the flicker of a fire.
And a shape in the fire.
The shape screams.
And that'll have Roderick jolting wide awake.
And it's light. The scream melds into a snore as your roommate is still asleep.
I even need some Baldrian or more coffee. Ugh.
Right, and that, looking at the time here as we approach 3 hours, is where we'll leave it off.
Yeah.
You get a week of basically vacation that will resolve next session. You each get paid 20 gold pieces.
I was actually gonna ask about that, like, Wednesday.
Yep. You get paid almost immediately for the job. You'll get any per diem pay at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And so that week is yours to do what you choose with it prior to the holiday, the 1st of May, and a time when the veil between our world and the other breaks down almost completely.
Secrets yet lie on that day, I wonder.
Translation, shit is going to go down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah.
Alright, thank you everyone. This is the first major arc session we've had in a while. We'll be going back to
And
some minor
there
creature
goes
feature
my
arcs later.
internet.
But yes.
Goddamn.
How did you guys find the session?
Oh my god.
Interesting,
Yeah.
even though it
That
definitely went sideways to what was planned.
I've been DMing for a while. Almost every session goes sideways. I struggle to think of one that goes exactly to plan.
All sessions go a little sideways. We're all in this house.
Oh yeah, but yeah, no. As long as you guys have fun, that's what I'm doing it for.
It's awesome. That was.
Yep.
Everybody got their moment to shine. Everybody got their moment to do the thing they do.
And
it's
god,
nice
the
to
paranoia spike.
Yeah.
I did not need that paranoia spike, thank you very much.
Gary's immediate want to hunt down leads turned into, shit, where did the leads go? Shit, why are the leads coming after me? Oh god.
What did I do? Where am I?
Why am I?
That's also a good question. But to be answered next on Dragon Ball Z. No. Right. So, without any more copyright infringement, let's get on with the outros. All right, Jace, tell us who you are, what you're playing, what's coming up for you.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Arcast. Hi, everybody. I'm Jace, better known as Jacecat on the internet. You can find me making YouTube videos on Jacecat on YouTube. We've nearly hit 200 subscribers, folks. Hell
yeah.
That blows my mind. Yeah, you can see me doing Meteor Hammer stuff, which you can see me doing here. You can see videos of my cat, usually. And you can usually see me giving DM advice. But clearly, somebody who needs none of that is a wonderful Arcast. But you see me playing G4R1 and maybe something more. Or better known as Gary, the weird little guy that's definitely normal. We swear. Nothing wrong with him, ever.
He's just
no
a little
murderous
6'4" guy.
He's still a 6'4" guy. He's great. But yeah, passing it right on over to Mobius.
I am Mobius. I am on here with Afterfall and sometimes Valheim, as Ian can attest to.
Yeah.
Oh god.
We'll see about getting that back on.
Why did they add bears to Valheim? Why did they add bears?
Don't remind me.
There's a bear in my face. There's a bear in my face. Run away. Ow, I'm dead.
Bears.
That's generally how the encounter goes. Right.
Oh yeah.
And that would be it for me. Over to you, Ian.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. This turned out to be an interesting session. I am so glad I got to DM this for you.
But DMing for us, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Interesting TM.
But yes, thank you all. I'm here because of scheduling needs. We're going to be doing this again same time next week.
Hey,
we'll get dates for August coming at you on the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord already, go to the site. That's where we post the most up-to-date notifications for my channel and anything associated with me. So, yeah, I'm on here. I'm on YouTube, where we archive some of the stuff from here. Also, something that's coming up soon, I recently got registered on Start Playing Games. So, within the coming weeks, I'm going to see about running some one-shots. So, if you're interested in that, go to the all-new link tree that I have below, and favorite me on Start Playing. So, that'll get going at some point in the next few weeks. But, beyond that, I'm here, gonna be back 2 p.m. tomorrow. And I hope to see you guys there. So, this is where we're gonna leave off. We're gonna find someone to raid. Alright, you guys here, what are we thinking? Do we want to do more D&D? Or do we want to do Baldur's Gate 3? Because I think we raided Baldur's Gate 3 a while ago.
Was that,
was last stream, yes.
Is that Mira?
I'm
saying who's playing Baldur's Gate 3? I'm curious, because I saw somebody was playing BG3 a minute ago before stream.
Yeah, so that's, one of my mutuals, the Musing Mage. They're, doing Baldur's Gate 3, there's also Anna the Archaeologist doing Stardew, and there's also Mikes and Mimics doing Vecna Ruinweave Episode 3.
Ooh. I think we throw a Vecna Ruinweave. That feels like a whole lot.
All right,
That's
stepping
fun.
here for this raid. We're gonna be going to watch some more D&D. After that, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys later. And thank you to our wonderful players and the currently missing Urban Hangman.
Lovely.
Yeah.
He was in the first half, folks.
Apparently Britain is being parboiled. Again.
Fun,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Not anymore, that's blanket. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys later. Keep cool, people. Alright, bye.
Yeah. Bye.